Hello and welcome back to Sorare Assist. Adam here, and today I'm going to be highlighting some under 23 players in the German Bundesliga, showing all the right talent and statistics for the SO5 scoring matrix. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, you can sign up using the link below, where you'll get 13 common cards on the football and a limited card, and on the MLB version you'll get a star common and 12 common cards. You can use the link for both of these platforms. Okay guys, without the way, let's get stuck into today's content. So as I say, today I'm going to be highlighting some under 23 players with all the right statistics to succeed on the Sorare scoring matrix. I'm not going to pick any obvious targets in this video though guys. I think we all know the top under 23 players are currently on Sorare, so I'm not going to be picking any of those in this video. I'm just going to be focusing on defenders, midfielders and forwards as well in this mini video series. This is part 1, part 2 will be coming shortly. And of course, none of this content is financial advice. Okay guys, let's kick off then. So, the first player I've gone for is defender Maxence Lacriox of Wolfsburg. So this guy can play as a centre back or on the right of the defence as well. The 22-year-old actually started 29 games last season, so he's getting plenty of football already in his respective club. And he was showing some good statistics as well during those 29 games. Just look at a couple of the games then that stood out. So there's this game here against Bielefeld where they won 4-0. Lacriox had 2 interceptions in this match and 2 tackles. He also won 3 out of 4 ground duels and 5 out of 6 aerial duels. He only lost possession on 9 occasions, which is absolutely fantastic. And he had 43 accurate passes and also a key pass in this game, which was a big chance created. So as you can see, these are impressive stats for a defender. And if we have a look at this game here against Cologne, the 1-0 away win, he had 4 clearances in this game, 3 block shots, 3 tackles, 3 interceptions and 2 tackles. His duels won was looking pretty good as well, over 50% of duels won. And his pass rate was 29 accurate passes but 94% accuracy, which is absolutely brilliant. So he is showing some good statistics here, and it did seem to get better as the season went on. So it's probably potentially going to improve as well in this upcoming season. So it looks a decent pick. He's £65 for his limited at the moment and £496 for his rare card. And if we have a look at some of his scores as well, he has got some decent scores for an under 23 defender and a good all-round game as well with 17.1. So a good option potentially in your under 23 sides. Next up is Pierre Hincapi of Bayer Leverkusen. So he can play on the left of defence or in the central defence as well. He actually started 20 of the games last season for Bayer Leverkusen, so it looks like they've got faith in the 20-year-old. He's only 20, don't forget. He actually scored 1 goal as well in those 20 starts and 2 assists. Also created 4 big chances as well last time out. Another thing as well is that he's also getting some game time for the Ecuadorian international team. And if we have a look at some of his statistics from last season, so in this 2-1 win away to Mönchengladbach, and Cappy actually got an assist in this game. He also had 3 clearances, 1 blocked shot, 2 interceptions and 2 tackles as well. He also won a good number of his duels and had 40 accurate passes in this game, which is looking impressive. And in a 2-0 victory at home to Frankfurt, he had 3 clearances, 2 interceptions, 2 tackles. As you can see, some really good numbers there defensively. And he also won nearly all of his duels as well, and had 53 accurate passes in this game with 84% accuracy. So these statistics are looking really impressive for a player who is only 20. His limited is going for around 41 at the moment, and his rare is going for around 373. If we look at some of his scores as well, we can see a 100 score here, a 93 score here, and 2 8 scores as well here. So for a 20-year-old player, this is looking absolutely brilliant to me, and he's also scored 3 goals and got 2 assists as well in the last year. Next up, I've gone for Ivan Ndicka, who plays for Eintracht Frankfurt. He's 22. He can play anywhere in the back line for Frankfurt. He has started 32 games last season for Frankfurt. He had a really good season as well actually. 4 goals, 4 assists. Looking really solid. And there was a couple of games here that stood out. So this 2-2 draw against Hoffenheim. He actually scored and got an assist in this game. He also got 2 interceptions and 4 tackles. Won a good number of his duels and had 59 accurate passes in this game with a really good accuracy of 91%. He also had 2 key passes in this match and 2 shots at goal as well. In a 1-0 win against West Ham, he had 4 clearances, 3 interceptions and 3 tackles, so again really good defensive numbers there. He has some good ground duel numbers as well again, and a high pass rate of 61 accurate passes in this match. So as you can see, he's looking a really potential good option. Now he is a bit more expensive of some of the defenders that I am highlighting today. He's going for around £99 for his limited and £762 for his rare card. So he's probably one that's already quite well known amongst the Sorare community. And looking at his scores as well, we can see 2 100 scores here, including a 94 here back in game week 238, and plenty of other scores as well. So looking really impressive for a 22-year-old. Next up, I've gone for Mohamed Simakan of Leipzig, 22. On the centre back or on the right of defence as well. Started 23 games last season, 1 goal, and some really impressive statistics as well, which we'll take a closer look at now. So in this match, a 0-0 draw against Frankfurt. Leipzig were at home here. He had 3 interceptions and 4 tackles, which is really good. He won nearly all 15 of his duels. 60 accurate passes as well in this one, 85% accuracy. And he also had a shot on goal in this game. This match against Union Berlin, a 2-1 victory. He had 4 blocked shots, so he blocked 4 of the shots. So this could be a potential draw if he didn't block these 4 shots. 2 interceptions, 1 tackle. Again, he's won a number of ground duels and aerial duels in this game. In fact, he won 100% of his duels in this game. He also had another really good high pass accuracy of 57 accurate passes in this match and 90% accuracy. So that is looking really impressive to me for a young player. Now it's another one that's a little bit more expensive. He's going for around 89 for his limited at the moment and around 587 for his rare card. But we can see that he's going to reward you with some really impressive numbers here in the under 23 division, including a score of 99. His all-round game is looking impressive as well at 16.3 on average over the last year. So the next player I've gone for is Josip Stanisic of Bayern Munich. He can play anywhere in the back line for Bayern. He actually started 6 games last season as well and played an average of 50 minutes last season. He's also getting international minutes as well for Croatia, which shows his quality. Now if we have a look at the couple of games where he did get some opportunities in the Bayern Munich fair team, we can see here that he's got 1 clearance, 1 interception and 4 tackles in this game. He won 5 out of 7 ground duels as well. A really good high number of accurate passes at 64 accurate passes in this match. And in this game against away to Wolfsburg, he actually scored in this match. He had 3 interceptions and 2 tackles. Nearly won all of his duels and had a fantastic 83 accurate passes in this match at 94% accuracy, and he also chipped in with a key pass and a shot on target as well, which of course is the goal that he scored. So this to me is looking really good. Again, his first team minutes at Bayern may be a little bit limited, but it's definitely one to consider, and he has got that international utility as well, so it's looking impressive to me. Going for around 35 at the minute for his limited as well, and 277 for his rare, so he's looking fairly cheap for a young player who is getting some minutes for the Bayern Munich team, and he's also an international as well for Croatia. Now if we look at some of his scores where he has got some minutes for Bayern, we can see some really good numbers here, some 88 and a 94 at the end of last season, and he's also got some 70s and 60s here, so looking really good to me. If we can get some first team minutes somewhere, then I think he's going to be a really good option. Up next we've got Josko Gradiol, who's only 20 and plays for Leipzig. He can play on the left or the central of defence. He actually started 28 games last season for Leipzig. 2 goals, 2 assists as well. And in this game against Hoffenheim, he was a pivotal player in this 3-0 victory. 4 clean sheets, 2 tackles, 2 interceptions. Won 8 out of 11 ground duels and also won 50% of his aerial duels. He also had a really good high pass numbers of 70 accurate passes in this match with 84% accuracy. And he also had 3 out of 4 successful dribbles, which is a really good ratio for the dribble stats. In this match against Rangers, he played 90 minutes, 3 clearances, 1 interception, 2 tackles. Won a good number of ground duels as well, and he had a fantastic 129 accurate passes in this match with 91% accuracy. Not only that, he had 11 out of 16 long balls accurately finding their target. This is absolutely fantastic statistics for a player who is just 20. Now again, is another one who's currently really expensive, probably the most expensive one on this video. He's going for around £200 for his limited and £1,694 for his rare. But we could see from his stats that he's shown some really fantastic potential. and that's going to equate to scores like this, including a 100 score here, some 80s and a 90 score as well. And we can see his all-round game is really good as well at 18.4. So this guy is looking really promising. So on to midfielders now, and the final player for this video is Sadio Kone of Borussia Mönchengladbach. He's 21 and he can play as a central midfielder or a defensive midfielder. He started 25 games last season for Mönchengladbach, scored 2 goals. More of a defensive player than an attacking player though, I would say. In this home game against Cologne, he played 71 minutes, had 36 accurate passes. He also won 10 out of 13 ground duels, which is really impressive. He only lost possession on 9 occasions and had 4 tackles and 1 interception. In this match against Leipzig, 3-1 victory for Mönchengladbach, he had 50 accurate passes in this one. He also had a shot on target, and again he won a number of ground duels in this game, and also had 6 out of 7 successful dribbles, which is absolutely brilliant. He also chips in defensively, of course, with 2 interceptions and 4 tackles. He's also been involved with the France under-21 team recently, so that's showing that he has got some talent. His limited at the moment is going for around 68 and his rare is going for around 549. If we look at some of his scores over the past year, he has got some good high numbers here, 78 and 82 here, 69 as well, and some 50s and a 63 score here or more recently. You can see that his all-round score is fairly decent as well at 13.4. So he does look another potential good under-23 option. Okay guys, that was all these under-23 selections for this week. This was part 1. There is part 2 coming up shortly on this channel. We'll be highlighting the rest of the midfielders and also some forwards as well for you to consider. If you did like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, you can sign up. Use the link below to sign up to the Sorare Football or Sorare MLB. On both these you'll get 13 common cards, one of them being a star common on the MLB, plus you'll also get a limited card on the football version of Sorare. Also guys, consider checking out my Patreon, where I'm doing regular scouting now on there of all the Sorare matches, looking for the next big thing, and highlighting the current best players on Sorare, reviewing and rating everyone. Okay guys, thanks for watching as always, smash that like button and I'll see you again soon.